As we've been seeing, I Am Not Starfire is a complete and total disaster. The YouTube trailer getting completely eviscerated. So how about those consumer reviews? How are they looking? Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have it better tomorrow. So, as we've been seeing, I Am Not Starfire. It's a complete and total disaster. Everybody knew this was coming. Everybody knew this was going to be a complete and total trash fire, and that's exactly what it is. And as we've already known, this is the problem with the comic book industry. They want to push their politics, they want to preach to you, they want to push identity politics, they want to push anything that they possibly can in your face rather than try to create good characters, good stories, great action. They don't want to do that. It's about what they can push. We've seen this time and time again. Yet again, this book itself, oh god, it's really bad. Oh, it's terrible. And DC knew this. They knew this was going to be a disaster. The thing is, not only was this trailer just completely downvoted to oblivion, but they turned off the comments immediately. I mean, as this trailer was put up, it was just put to where the comments are turned off. Shows how much faith DC has had within this product. Absolutely nothing. No faith. None. Because they knew this was going to be a disaster. It's like the New Warriors. You remember when that happened? The guy that created Internet Gas, Daniel Kibblesmith. He created this trash fire. And look, they at least kept their comments on. Then again, you think about this book. This book has not even been released. It's still sitting out there. Not even getting released. So, yeah, at least Marvel had the balls to keep the comments on. I'll give them that. But, yeah, you look at all of these shill sites. What are they doing? Review. I Am Not Starfire is an important lesson in being yourself. It scores a 9.5. I don't think anyone's shocked to see the shill media do this, have it be stunning and brave. Oh man, IGN's gotta be, quaking in the boots. They gotta be beating their meat to this one. And then you have, this article right here. Oh, what did they rate it? Oh, look, an 8 out of 10. Oh man, another good score for a terrible book. No, I'm serious. You check this book out. It is bad. Another one right here. Review. I Am Not Starfire feels fresh and fun. Okay, sure. This is nothing more than a disaster yet, again, for the comic book industry. Nobody wants this, and nobody cares for this book. Everybody knew it was going to be trash. The art said it all, basically. And then, when you read the book, it's much worse than everybody thought. You got all the F-bombs being dropped, middle fingers, like Mandy's such a selfish, horrible, ugly character. I mean, just awful. Absolutely awful. I Am Not Starfire tells an empowering story about discovering one's identity. Oh, Jesus Christ. You see, this is the reason why manga is destroying American comics. Because manga wants to tell you a good story. It wants to give you lovable characters. It wants to give you brilliant action. It has a wide genre of stuff that you can get into. Manga is something that anybody can get into. You may not like one genre, but then you can jump into the other. It has something that's out there for everybody, which is really good. Now, when you look at what's going on here, manga's been dominating. Been talking about this. Manga is absolutely destroying when it comes to the adult graphic novel sales. They are the top 20 for 3 months in a row now. I bet you it's going to happen in July, too. I bet they're going to take the top spot for the 4th month in a row. Watch it happen. I bet you it's going to happen. I bet you July is going to be another month where manga takes over, and it's going to be amazing to see that. It's going to be awesome. But you look at the American comic book pros. They're praising manga sales, saying, oh, it's saving the American comic book industry. No, it's not. It's not saving them. It's doing great for their market, but it's not doing great for the American comic book industry. It's not saving the American comic book industry. Because manga is different than the American comic book industry. And manga is doing excellent. It's bringing service to what the consumers love. It's giving them what they want, and so they come back for more. This stuff right here, I Am Not Starfire, which is, the manga slayer. We're going to take down manga. Oh, yeah, we're going to sell more. No. No. So much for this book, because if you look at the consumer reviews, they're destroying it. I mean, look at this. 1.8 out of 5. And this is supposed to be what's gonna outsell manga. Not only is this supposed to be their saving grace, apparently, but look at this. Read reviews that mention this. Horrible. Unlikable twice. Not once, but twice. Worse? I mean, even manga's in there. This goes to show that this is the best advertisement for manga. It basically says, hey look, let's go buy manga. You have like this right here, which is supposed to be like the top positive review, which is a 4 out of 5 star here. It's a good read about relationship and the issues of generation clashes. I find myself surprised the backlash this book got because the protagonist wasn't as other people expected. Is something that may have gone according to Miss Tamaki's plan. Too many subtext messages about importance of self-introspection, though. Now let's compare this to the top critical review. Unlikable, selfish, and rude. I understand that this book is not for me, but my daughter was interested, so I read it. The main character is so unlikable. The story is about being difficult and awful to people who are trying to support you. Clearly, the author hates DC Comics and wanted to insert herself into a story, which, as you can clearly tell, yes, the character is a self-insert. It's obvious. You can definitely see it. And I mean, look, you look at all these reviews here, you have tons of them. Now, of course, when it comes to people that are defending this book, they're immediately going to come to the conclusion of, oh, well, they're just review bombing. Yes, they're just putting hateful reviews. They're Islamophobic. That's why they don't like this book. When in reality, maybe it's just the fact that this book's a terrible book. Maybe it's just an awful book. I'm just saying. Horrible writing for a horrible character, super unlikable and unrelatable character. She seems to blame a lot of things on her mom for no reason. I would not recommend this title. I mean, like I said, maybe it's the fact that this book's terrible. I mean, Mandy was made to be an unlikable character in this book. I mean, if you have looked at the scans, if you've read this book, God, the character's so terrible. Like, she acts like this, okay? She acts like she has to treat everybody horrible because she doesn't have what she wants. So she has to be awful until she gets what she wants. And then when she finally gets what she wants, then she's still unlikable. Yeah, it's really the character. Because, spoiler alert, in the book she does finally get powers. And even then, it's just unlikable character. There's tons of F-bombs, flipping people off. I mean, a lot of people don't have a problem with that, but like, this is supposed to be towards like young teens to older teens. That's supposed to be the demographic of this book. And you have that going on in a book like this. I mean, what does that teach those teens? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like trying to teach them to be just disrespectful to everybody until, oh look, be ungrateful, be terrible, be disrespectful to everybody until you get what you want. And it's like, dear God, this is a horrible message, because that's what it is. Mandy's character is just ugly and unlikable. Like, she is just awful to everybody and her own mother. It's just degrading even to Starfire's character. I mean, like, this book, I'm serious, I don't recommend this. I don't. I really don't. Now, one thing right here is, check the preview posted by Exalted Speed first before buying it. Exalted Speed put a lot of the pages on Twitter, and it's so bad. You know what? If you guys want me to, I will. I'll make a whole video on that. I'll make a whole video on what you can see in this book, because God, it's terrible. Another person, get woke, go broke. Yeah, I mean that's what DC and Marvel are going for, and I Am Not Starfire, like I said, is the primary issue. It really flushes out what the problem is with the comic book industry in America, the American comic book industry. It really shows the problems here. You have these comic book pros that attack consumers, that attack fans, and try to tell fans, the statement from Kelly Sue DeConnick where she said, don't like my politics, don't buy my book. Yeah, okay. Well, people are going to manga now. Thanks for the free advertisement to manga, because that's exactly what's going on now. They've ruined this industry. They really have. This is why people are jumping to manga, because they're not getting attacked by the authors. They're not getting, treated terribly. They're not being preached to on how they should live their life. They're just having fun, having good entertainment that they can enjoy, as opposed to where there's books like this that's just hateful, just awful, just disgusting, not appealing. This is the problem with the American comic book industry. This is why it's going downhill, because of books like I Am Not Starfire. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.